Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to this channel. So, we voted as a collective, of what video you guys wanted to see first. So, I am doing a video about your spiritual guides. Who are they and how do we connect with them? So, the first guide that we have is ourselves. Now, you might think, like, what the hell is this girl talking about? So basically, and I've talked a lot about this concept on my channel, we have a higher self, right? So my personal belief is that, this is all a form of our projected consciousness, and that we have a higher self or a higher being, or our soul is a piece of our souls here, but like there's a higher self that knows all, that chose to come to earth, that chose to have a human experience, that is choosing how many lives they want to do on this planet, things like that. So, when we have gut feelings, when we have our intuition speaking to us, when we have these feelings of, this doesn't feel right, or this feels amazing, I love this, I want to chase this feeling, that is our higher self communicating with us, and books such as The Law of Attraction even talk about this, trusting that gut, trusting that intuition, because it is our higher self. In a lot of ways, our higher self is kind of perfect, right, in a human sense. I talk a lot about how you don't really need to improve yourself, you really just need to get back to self, because our real self is perfect in the way it is. So if you're trying to connect with your guides and all this other kind of stuff, you want to receive more guidance, the first thing you should do is listen to your intuition more. And this is a really long topic, and this can encompass a lot of things. It can encompass meditation, which is so important, you guys. If you're not meditating, you're watching this video, tisk, like, you need to be meditating, and it's essential. At least a very minimum a couple times a week. I try to meditate at least 20 minutes a day. I'm trying to move up, but yeah. So, and then also remember, I do have a video on beginners tips to meditation. Going back to connecting with your intuition, this can encompass a lot of things, such as the food that you eat, and that's a lot of times why, a lot of people who start to go on a spiritual journey start to be more inclined to do a plant-based diet, because a lot of the foods that we're eating, and that's like beside the whole not eating meat thing, a lot of the fillers, a lot of the preservatives and stuff that we're eating is not good for our bodies. So that can directly affect how you connect with your intuition. So how do you connect with your spiritual guide? When we're talking about higher self, meditation, clean eating, and trusting your gut, trusting that intuition. When you have that bad feeling, act on it. When you are getting that bad vibe, don't ignore it. These are signs from our higher self and kind of guiding us on what path we need to be going on. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one that I love to work with are angels. Angels are amazing. Angels are divine light beings from a different realm. As humans, we don't really know exactly what angels are, but angels are complete divine love and light. They are here to help us, they're here to guide us, they're here to bring us comfort. That's where we get a lot of our angel numbers from. They'll send out these very slight kind of nudges in the right direction that aren't too overpowering, because angels are very gentle, they're very protective. You always have your angels around with you. If you want to get more into angel work, there's of course the 7 archangels that you should look into. I personally do a lot of angel work with channeling divine guidance and helping people connect with their guides more. I'm gonna post all that information to book a session with me down below, but your angels are amazing. So how do you connect with your angels more? Simple. Your angels are never going to deny your free will. So how do you connect with them more is by inviting them into your life more, by praying, okay? And not praying directly to angels, but just praying to God or praying to the universe in general, and I invite all divine love, light, and divine guidance into my life. That's going to help me fulfill my higher purpose and going to help fulfill my soul mission. And as long as you say benevolent or divine love and light, these keywords are very important when it comes to universal laws of like not attracting trickster spirits and things like that. As long as you say that, then that's kind of like the go ahead of them trying to, come into their, that's going to be the go ahead of them them trying to come into your life and help you out more. And then, you know, as we dive more into the spiritual concepts, you know, the less and less you'll start to see things as coincidences and start to realize them for what they really are. A lot of times they are our angels, you know, speaking through other people, speaking through your Uber driver, speaking through that random person you talk to. You know, these angel numbers are very important as well. A lot of times we may be in distress and be crying, whatever it is, and then you look up on your phone and see 222, you know, which means that, you know, your life is on the right path right now. You know, things like that. Little ways that they manipulate this reality, which is so malleable, to show us that they're here for us, right? So that is the second spiritual guide that you may have. And you know, like I said, an important thing to remember with this, guys, is that angels are always going to respect your free will. They're never going to come into your life and manipulate it in such a way, you know, that you don't want. They always just want to be of service. So it really is important to reach out that hand, you know, start praying, start writing it down, start, you know, incorporating into your day, you know, that you really do want them to help you. Ask them the things that you can't control, your fears, you know, your insecurities, your worries. Give to them while you're praying, while you're journaling, and then they'll come to you and they'll help you in different ways. I love working with angels. Obviously, a lot of my business is around angel work. I think angels are, I'm so grateful. And that's another thing you should do if you want to start inviting them into your life. Be grateful for the blessings that have come into your life already. The more that you show gratitude and you leave off or you give off that vibration of gratitude, the more and more it'll come back into your life, right? A lot of people think that thoughts are tangible things, therefore it's easy for our thought to go out and bounce back. That's a different story. But you know, sharing or expressing that gratitude is very important, and that's another way that you can easily invite your benevolent guides to invite or to bless your life even more. So yeah, little things like that, right? I love working with angels, like I said, and you know, I'm making this Google Doc right now of my own definitions of angel numbers so I can help clients. And it's crazy because I was looking at my journal, and about a month before I started my spiritual business, I was saying 420 every second that I looked up. Now, I didn't even pay attention to it that much, but now looking at it, 420 is the number saying that you're being assisted in your spiritual business and that you should start these new endeavors. How on point was that? And I didn't even connect the dots with that until now. Literally right after that, I started thinking, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. And then all of a sudden, you know, I started my spiritual business and it really started to take off. So little things like that, they push you into the right direction, or they nudge you in the right direction, never push. But they really love to help you. You know, they love to be of service. You know, they love protecting you, and they will always protect you. So I love working with angels. I love my angels. So like I said, if you want to get more into working with your angels, I would suggest, if you're specifically interested in angel work, I love Me Ask Angels, Melanie Beckler on YouTube. She's one of my favorite people on YouTube. I started doing angel meditations from her. Her work is very closely aligned with angel work as well, or that's like all she does, which she's a big inspiration for me. Showing gratitude and setting the intention and wanting to connect with them is really important as well, to show them that it's okay for them to step into your life, right? The third spiritual guide that we have is our ancestors. And everybody has ancestors, regardless if you know their name or not. You know, everybody has ancestors, and a way that you can start communicating with them and invite them to bless your life even more is by doing little offerings. Now, there's plenty of YouTube videos on YouTube about ancestor altars, which is, if you're interested in, you know, African spirituality or, you know, ancestor work in general, setting up a little altar for them and going by that line of thinking is very important. Even if you just start putting out offerings for them, such as a glass of water, such as different plants, white roses or white flowers in general, invites them to bless your life, shows your appreciation for them. And this isn't a crazy thing, okay guys? There are so many cultures around the world, especially in the East, who practice ancestor who do ancestor offerings, you know, daily or weekly. You know, China, Japan, even, you know, some parts of India, things like that, you know. They'll go to the graves very frequently and offer their deceased relative their favorite drink, their favorite food, their favorite flower, things like that, to show their appreciation. It's extremely important to show your appreciation to your ancestors, because you are who you are today because of them. They paved the way for you in a lot of different ways, whether that be through the region that you're living in right now, or whatever the experiences that you're experiencing. They even might have tried to sway you to be more attracted to spirituality through doing little things to show or to try to spark an interest for you. Like I said, this reality that we're living in right now is extremely malleable, so this isn't a hard concept to grasp, really, of different dimensions trying to, you know, step in and influence things in different ways. But I think ancestor work is very important. Even if you don't know their name, it's okay. Just start, you know, showing gratitude. Start praying, start offering. If you can't offer things, offer your words, offer your thoughts, offer your gratitude, offer your love. As you're meditating, or what I like to do at the end of my meditation is I'll take my singing bowl. I love my singing bowl. I'll take my singing bowl, and then I'll play the singing bowl at the end of my meditation, and I'll say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all my blessings. Thank you for always protecting me. Thank you for always being with me. Thank you for always guiding me. I thank you so much for everything that you've given me, all the obstacles, all the blessings. I realize that everything happens for a reason, and I'm so thankful. Things like that. As you're going around, you're kind of sending out this vibration, and, you know, you're being grateful, you know, and you're expressing gratitude. And that's a very easy way that you can start connecting with them. It's a very easy way. The more that you express gratitude, and the more that you get your mind into a mindset of gratitude, the more and more blessings that you'll experience in your life. Your ancestors, going more into talking about ancestors, a lot of people say that ancestors are a little bit more petty than usual, right? They're not like angels. They've had a human experience. You know, I'm not saying that they're terrible things or you shouldn't be working with them, but a lot of ancestors will be like, oh, this girl didn't put me on no kind of offering and she wants me to help her get into grad school. She thought, like, you know, so that's why it's important to offer something. And then you can even go into ancestor money, which, look it up on YouTube. There's plenty of things about that. Yeah. So like I was saying, your ancestors might be a little petty. You know, if you've had dreams of people, you know, yelling at you and really like showing you tough love and saying, I don't know why you're not doing this, stop procrastinating, you got this, you're amazing, why are you doing this? Chances are that might be an ancestor. 90% chance it's an ancestor, because ancestors a lot of times will give you that tough love. Angels, which are divine, complete light beings, they're just there for guidance and support and love, and they're very like very giving, and they never get mad at you. They don't. Ancestors are a different story because they've had a human experience. So yeah, just be on the lookout. Another thing I would tell you guys, if you want to connect with your spiritual guides, is to write down in your notebook, and everyone should have a spiritual notebook for your dreams, your affirmations, your prayers, whatever. Write down your notebook before you go to sleep. Write down, I intend, or I invite divine guidance from my benevolent spirit guides, whatever, divine light beings, divine guidance from my ancestors. You know, make sure that you say benevolent or divine. This is very important so you don't attract trickster spirits. So, you know, the more often that you start writing that down, the more dreams that you'll have that are very clear messages. Even maybe your guides will come to you in full form and, you know, talk to you. I've had experiences where I was writing that down for a couple nights, and then, you know, the dreams that I've had since then have been ridiculous as in amazing. So I've had dreams where they come to me specifically and tell me things about the future. They come to me specifically and tell me things that I should be working on, such as affirmations. I had a dream where a woman came to me, and I don't remember what she looked like, unfortunately, but she came to me and helped me write affirmations for myself. And those kind of dreams where someone is coming to you and helping you in that way, 110% a spirit guide, 110%, either an ancestor or an angel. I believe when, you know, they come in the form of people, especially people who look like you, such as for me, people of color, a lot of times it's probably an ancestor. So easily they can come to you in the dream realm, in the astral realm, you know. That's a way that you can connect with them, is by writing down that intention before you go to sleep. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So let's go through it again, right? Meditation is super important, not only for connecting to your higher self, connecting to your angels, and connecting to your spirit guides. Quieting your mind to be able to receive the information that you need and want is very important. That's why meditation is so important for all spiritual activity, right? So meditation, showing gratitude, you know. And I love the singing bowl method. And if you don't have a singing bowl, it's fine, but just make sure that you practice gratitude every single day. That's super important. Gratitude, you know, telling them that you're thankful for the blessings, thankful for them guiding you, that will, you know, kind of encourage them to continue as well. Third, you could start leaving out offerings, especially if you're talking about ancestors, leaving out offerings for them. It could be as small as a glass of water, you know, things like that. And there's plenty of videos on YouTube about ancestor altars. And that is about it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I just want to tell you guys that, you know, regardless of what's going on in your life, regardless of how you're feeling, you are always protected and you're always guided. And you should always remember that life is happening for you, never to you. Even if you feel alone, they're always around you. They're always protecting you and they're always guiding you. And a lot of times it might be some tough love. Oh, trust and believe. I have gone through some shit, okay, guys, that, you know, in the moment, I was like, what the hell happened? I don't even know, like, what did I do to deserve this? But then, you know, here I am over a year later, like, girl, I know for a fact, okay, that was a spiritual guide. That was something that was supposed to happen in my life, that my spirit guides probably orchestrated to get me out of that damn situation. Because if they didn't do that, who knows where I'd be right now. And that's completely honest, guys. Like, so they're always with you. They're always guiding you. Even in those hard situations, they're doing that. And they're, a lot of times they may be orchestrating that to facilitate your growth. Okay? Always forget that they're always with you. You're never alone. If you're ever feeling weak, call on their strength, call on their guidance, and they will come to you. And also be open in the ways that you expect them to come to you. Your angels can come to you through numbers, but they could also come to you, and your ancestors can also come to you through using other people to speak what they want to say to you. Random conversations with people who you may not have ever seen before, and then all of a sudden just vanish. Things like that. These are never coincidences, guys. So be open to receive and know that regardless of whatever you're doing, they're always guiding you and they're always protecting you, okay? I want you guys to know that you're never alone. And even if you don't believe in all this spiritual guide stuff, know that God / the creator / the universe always loves you so much. So I never want you guys to ever feel like you're alone. So yeah. Yep. I hope you guys like this video. So I'm gonna leave my link down below for my products, my services, all that, if you guys are interested. I love you guys so much. Peace, love, and light. And remember, it's only up from here. Love you guys.